Just start off by saying unkind things off camera right before you say play.
No. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Ashes to Rubies podcast and conversational podcast in life and recovery. Sometimes I like to say inappropriate things right when I press play. I apologize. I was just teasing. I was just kidding around. Cheers, mate. Oh, my coffee. We've had some technical difficulties, some personal difficulties, and some just difficulties, friction, tension, anxiety, and we tried to do all of our troubles of our own making.
Try that again. Deep breath.
All of our troubles of all of our troubles are of our own making. Mm-hmm. Did I put the of in the right spot? Mm-hmm. Anywho, yeah, we did a little church night, and then I thought it would be a nice treat if we went out, and we were out too late, and then I ordered the lava cake, and then you said, "Did you just come here to order lava cake?" And I said, "No." And now I think I'm a liar. So I think that I feel like I went out and partied last night, and I'm paying the price this morning. So I apologize for any tension
and
any name calling,
like is well known,
or any judgment.
I'm just reminded of that. When an alcoholic relapses, they often try to take everybody else down with them.
On lava cake?
What is up with that?
We like to blame everybody else. So that whole misery loves company, but there's no company when I beat everybody up when I relapse. But I'm not a sugar addict. Well, I'm not admitting it yet. All right. Let's get into our meditation.
It's not about being a sugar addict, though. It's about the fact that we've been trying to live a disciplined life. We've been trying to get to bed at a reasonable time because we know that we win tomorrow by getting to bed at a decent time tonight.
The night before, yeah.
And
we didn't win today.
We're trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to eat healthy.
So then when I have this attitude, we've already lost today.
I cannot even imagine what's going to happen later.
But that's what every good alcoholic like myself. We've already lost today. Let's
might as well go buy a 2-4.
Let's keep going. 2-4. Is that what we do? Whatever we do, I feel like
I was gonna say 8-ball, but I wasn't sure that would be appropriate.
That's so inappropriate, and especially coming out of your mouth. It sounds so weird. An 8-ball.
I remember calling my brother.
I
remember calling my brother and asking, "What's an 8-ball? Like how much? How is that a lot?"
Okay, moving on. It's about playing pool and snooker. That's what an 8-ball is.
And he was like, yeah, that's a lot."
No, it's. Anywho,
should I be concerned? You should be concerned.
You shouldn't even be discussing these matters, especially on public TV. How do we get back what we feel like we've lost, and just go like, okay, we've made some mistakes. The day's already blowing, so let's go eat cheeseburgers all day.
That's
or
not
let's go get an 8-ball tonight. So how do you interrupt that?
We tried this morning,
and then you laughed at me while I was in prayer.
Okay, well, you were praying a very, what would we call that?
Witchcraft. No, I wasn't trying to. I was praying for us to come under God's authority and power to direct our thinking and our wills, for us to be guided and stay by the fire of his warmth.
Do you really want to talk about this?
No, that's all I want. I apologize if you feel like I was praying at you. Mm-hmm. But that's how far off base we can get for freaking lava cake.
But when we're trying to interrupt,
I don't want
where we can see ourselves going, we don't give up.
Okay, let's not give up.
We prayed. We meditated.
I would say rather unsuccessfully.
We tried. We did our meditation. We lit our candle. We sat down.
You did a great job on the candle lighting.
We did our we prayed. We did our meditation. We shared, like, do we have insecurity? Do we have worry? Blah, blah, blah. One person shared that they did have insecurity. The other person said, well, if you I do all the things, so I don't have insecurity. And then, and so all I'm saying, okay, I'm sorry. I'm throwing daggers. What we need to do is
this is how
keep revisiting. So we center back and we say, oh, look, God, I did it again. Here, God, here I am again, throwing daggers, trying to point the blame at the other person. I am responsible for me. I am responsible for me.
In the Garden of Eden, the man actually blamed God for the woman. That's what I feel like I've done today already. So, you know, the best results that we could probably hope for is just sit with the candle all day and pray and not even move or talk very much, because we're just talking and we don't even, like, what's the opposite of discipline?
Undisciplined.
Is it?
Rebellion.
There should be some
rebellion.
No, I don't feel I'm in rebellion. I don't want to be.
But I think rebellion is the opposite of discipline, by saying, like, forget you, God. Okay, God, obviously this isn't working. I'm just going to do my own thing.
I feel like that's a harsh word. I don't want to come under rebellion. But even being undisciplined last night, it hurts my stomach because I'm hungry already, and I'm an intermittent faster. So just a stupid little mistake.
An intermittent faster.
I am an
intermittent. Occasionally intermittent.
Look at the daggers. Somebody pray at Vicky. Would somebody that cares about me and Vicky pray at her, please?
Okay.
Oh, like, we can't even get, like, how do we get the day back without going to the beer store? The real.
I'm concerned about what's for lunch, though.
See? All right. We are a beautiful collision of God's grace and mercy. So today we just pray for God's mercy and grace and his spirit and his power to get us back on track. All right.
Do you feel like we're a long way from going to the beer store?
I don't know. It all started with lava cake. How far is anybody away from the beer store? I feel like I feel more lava cakes away from it, but all right. Thank you for joining us and being a part of our recovery. We thank you. We apologize for anything that we need to. I don't even know what we apologize for at this point, because we just throw daggers at each other without even knowing. But after this video, let's shake hands.
Call a truce.
Okay, here is our reading. One suggestion we hear in a 12-step program is don't take anyone's inventory but your own. Oh my goodness. Don't. Wow.
What are you reading? Are you reading October 21st?
Yeah. So it says don't take anyone's inventory but your own. That's what's been happening all morning. Oh my goodness. This may surprise us if we feel, as many of us have, that all of our misery is caused by the actions of the lava cake or the alcoholic. We are eager to justify ourselves, explaining what he or she did that was so shocking, so inexcusable. Then how, we ask, could anyone think we were at fault? All of our problems are of our own making. It really is true. Gradually, we come to understand that we could have done many things more wisely. Perhaps we have criticized actions that we need not to have taken to heart. We brought many troubles on ourselves. We find by interfering. Finally, we see that we have much inventorying of our own to do. That's the solution. We just sit and do inventory and giggle at each other. Okay, today's reminder. I habitually criticize others? No.
Excuse me?
I sometimes have today to you. I will learn to live and let live. I fearful, picturing with dread what the future will bring? That's a question. In our meditation. I will let go and let God and live only for this one day. Do I and I am constantly in a state of, am I in a constant state of flustered confusion? I will put first things first. I find that slogans a great help in taking a searching and fearless moral inventory of myself. I don't even think I need to discuss it. I think I just need to take my own inventory and go, why am I going out for lava cake at 10 o'clock at night? Like, what's the point of that? It's for me. And then why don't I want to wake up in the morning and go exercise? Well, because you said I'm taking a day off. And I'm like, well, I'm going to take a day off. And then here we are throwing daggers. And
so how would you actually do an inventory?
I want to take an inventory of what am I doing to fill myself? Where am I going for ease and comfort? What am I doing that is causing a disturbance in me, causing self-pity, causing anxiety, causing separation from God? Where am I playing God? So I can do that in spending money, criticizing others, making excuses, justifying my actions. And it's all over like undisciplinedness. And so then I paid the price this morning, and I don't want to pay no price. Jesus paid it all. All right. Jesus did pay it all. And I have to come under that. And I have to go make amends. I'm going to make amends. I'm going to figure it out. Thank you for joining us.
And I just want to say, we joke about, we're joking about relapse, but we understand that it's really serious. Like, it's really serious.
But people don't go buy a case of beer or an 8-ball, as you would say.
We've talked to a lot of people who relapse after 14 years, 20 years. People relapse after 30 years. It just doesn't, like, it happens in these small ways.
And here's the thing, relapse doesn't have to end your life, because we can make mistakes, and by God's grace and mercy, we're not condemned to die under those mistakes. But so many of us with the addictive mind just say, I've already blown this day. But all we have to do is take our own inventory and go, where am I putting my feet outside of the love of God? And now I'm under my own power and my own will, and it's going to be self-destructiveness. All right. We love you. Thank you for joining us and tolerating us. We learn as much as anybody. This is for us. And so we thank you for your grace and mercy. And we appreciate your prayers at Vicky. Much love. Keep